How now, brown cow. Unique New York. Unique New York. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day, we will have a new illustrious piece of footwear for your head tops. Now, gotta say thank you, salutations, respect to the good folks over at Puma for sending us, me, but Buckets, for your sake, I'll say us, for sending us a new pair of sneakers. Always appreciate them. And this is a sneaker that I am pretty excited about. Pretty good. It's a new model, which is dope. Who doesn't get excited about a new model, a new pair of sneakers? Buckets, molto bella.
For sure.
I forget what AKA we gave you. It was like the Puma prolific prevailer. It was something crazy.
Yeah, it was something like that.
How do you feel about that? You weren't into the nickname. Here's a hot take. If I laced these up, I would dust you in a race. 100%. They call me just the Puma. That's it. Let's dive in. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the new Puma RSXL. These will be available January 23rd. We will put a link in the description of this video. You can check out other Puma RS sneakers in the meantime. If you have been tuning in for a while now, then you know how we feel about Puma. Buckets, more of the basketball guy. I'm a little bit more cash. A little more cool, like when I walk, my shoulders have a little bit more of a roll to them.
Okay.
You could say I'm a little bit high, a little more high class than you, is what I'm gonna say.
I dispute that.
Okay. Fair enough. The RSXL, I feel like it suits me a little bit better than you. I'm just gonna say that. I think one of the things that I dig about the RS in general is the fact that it's a blend of kind of like those retro vibes, but with a very modern feel as well. I like that. I think it's on trend right now when you look around, and it just works for me personally. Just style-wise, I really like them. I mean, damn, Buckets, I'm sitting here, I'm actually thinking, wow. I've been RS gang for a minute. I remember years ago, Bucket, you probably remember this, linking with the homie Paul Cantu, the thrift god in New York City.
I do remember.
RS sneakers on feet, gang. And now here we are, fast forward. I mean, that was years and years ago. I say all that to say, it feels good. It's been a hell of a ride. Now, it'll be nice to see what other colorways drop, what other colorways Puma gives us, but it is dope to have something with so much pop right out of the gate. That all red, that Bloody Mary. Buckets. I believe the technical term for this type of colorway is monochromatic.
It is, but you wouldn't say technically. That means it's not technical. You don't understand what those are.
You don't like my use of the air quotes. You don't never use it right. I'm Rocky Balboa. Hey, how you freaking doing? So I says to the guy. Back to the sneaker. One more thing before we dive into the details that I want to mention. We've talked about it before, but when you do go with a one color sneaker, it really does help when they use different materials because it kind of gives it a little bit of depth. Even if it's the same color, it kind of breaks things up a little bit, and they did a really good job with that on these. You've got the mesh on the toe box, as you can see. A really nice leather wrapping around the front of the sneaker. You see more leather on the mid panels with that Puma logo, nice and subtle. You've got some fuse, which is a slightly darker red. So maybe that still monochromatic buckets?
For sure monochromatic.
Slightly darker red, dare I say burgundy? Burgundy boys, gang, gang, gang. Probably can't do that.
Probably not on this one.
Okay, I did it anyway. It's already been done. You've got a Puma hit up front. You've got a diamond Puma shield on the tongue. Red laces, as you can see. More mesh around the ankle, translucent heel counter with a really sturdy rope pull tab as well. I like how it's not a sloppy pull tab either. Like, I get that a pull tab needs to be functional, but I also don't want it just flopping all over the place back there, Buckets. I don't want it to feel like my sneaker has a tail.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my thing. You've got this kind of nylon interior, Puma branding on the heel, super chunky midsole, and you've got these diamond cut slabs on the back and side of the sneaker. Red outsole, and it's got just a little bit of translucentness to it. These are really good. I like them a lot. You know, it's funny too, because whenever I wear any of the RS sneakers, Buckets, we've talked about it. You're back there chuckling. You're giddy. You're giddy like a little schoolboy. Anytime I wear RS sneakers, I get a ton of compliments. I'm walking through the supermarket, walking through the grocery store, walking the pups, boom. People just compliment me on the kicks, and I appreciate that. This is not a sneaker you're gonna have to jump through hoops for. No crazy resale prices. You don't gotta pay an arm and a leg, and I like that. It's a traditional, dope sneaker. And I don't know, a nice change of pace from what's out there, in my opinion. By the by, little sidebar, I should mention this. Very comfortable as well. I would say they run true to size for anyone who is wondering. And if you dig the way they look, I think you are gonna dig the way they feel. It is a little bit of a narrower cut, so just keep that in mind, but true to size nonetheless. I would not recommend sizing up. I think that's almost the whole spiel, Buckets. I can't remember which year it was that I actually had the Puma RS in my top 10 sneakers of the year. Buckets, you remember the year?
I don't.
I just remember thinking about that list. We just did a top 5 sneakers of the year. You sit down, you're thinking about what sneakers released, and a gauge that I always use is how much I wore a sneaker, because typically the more I love a sneaker, the more I like a sneaker, the more I wear them. It's just how I am. And that year, the Puma RS was definitely one of my most worn sneakers. So we'll see where these stack up. Just got them in. So the thoughts are fresh, Buckets. Everything is
A new.
Oh, I like that. You throw an A in front of the word and somehow it just makes it fancy. I don't know how it works, but it does. So we will see how these stack up long term, but I am excited to have a pair. I'm looking forward to wearing them, putting a lot of miles on them. I'm gonna be on the lookout for new colorways as well. Excited to see what else is on the horizon. A horizon. It doesn't work. It doesn't work with that one. Buckets, you are the Puma basketball guy. I am the Puma. I'm the Puma sprinter now. I put these on and my feet ablaze.
There we go.
Golf clap, slow clap, somewhere in between. Buckets, you have anything to add?
No, not too much.
Okay, not too much. No, I never added nothing. Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about this sneaker? How do you feel about this colorway? How do you feel about the RS line in general? Thoughts, feelings, emotions? How do you feel about Puma? Are you Puma gang like we are? Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new free head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, you already said nothing from you.
Yeah, you went a little extra on your...
I did. I'm riled up. I'm all riled up. You want to roar like a puma on the way out? How does a puma roar?
I don't know.
Or are they quiet?
I think that they can roar.
Wow. How, if you had to guess how they might, how a puma might roar.
I'm not going to do it, but it's probably pretty fierce.
Okay. You're not doing it.
I'm not going to do it.
Adios.